Test 1, 2, test. You good? Okay, we're in the pits here with the Jet Ganya, driver of number 88, and buddy had a few issues out on first round of practice, I guess.
Yeah, we'll get them figured out though. It's not a good day if you don't get the bad luck out of the way in the first practice. So.
That's right.
If the truck breaks down on the way here, we know we're gonna have a good night. If the car breaks in the first round of practice, we should have a good night too. So.
That's right. Get it out of the way. Yeah. But you coming into the pits, you were telling me earlier, you coming into the pits and what happened? Steering wheel come off in your hand?
Yeah. I'm lucky it didn't happen on the track. So hey, we'll get it back out there and we'll give her some help.
All right, buddy. We'll see you Victory Lane.
Hopefully.
Okay, Brett the Jet here in the pits.
Podcast after every event, win, lose, or draw.
That's right. And we're going to have to start doing more post interviews as well.
Yeah.
But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, Sean Monahan here in the garage area at Thompson. And Sean, the driver of the Swaggin' Wagon number 55, yes.
Yeah.
Critical Signs sponsored entry, who is a winning driver on a winning car you got there, buddy.
Yeah. How fortunate am I? I mean, this thing's been on rails the past few races, and we broke that. It was actually a rear end 2 races ago, but when I dropped back that far in points, we knew there's a possibility that Sean with a little aggression would be out there. So we're back, and these shirts were so popular.
Yeah.
I'm a God-fearing man, and love the Lord with all my heart and soul. We got these cool shirts made up, and people really, the back of the shirts are popular. But I had my brother run off one more pretty good sized run of them, and just $10 a shirt, you get your swag and apparel.
Yep.
But yeah, we're making a difference out here at Thompson. And the guys, Larry Barnett, can he just be my friend? I want to see what he's saying on Facebook, and he's ignoring me.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
I need Larry back.
Yeah, and then tell us a little bit about Friday night at Stafford. A little unfortunate mishap. First lap, second lap?
Yeah, couple cool things. Number one, we weren't in the right league. I don't think the setup was everything that I needed it to be, and I thought about not even running the feature, but I didn't want to be a quitter. So we went out there, and then it shouldn't happen on lap 2 or whatever,
right.
But we bit the wall pretty good. First thing was, these Hans devices are great. My neck is only slightly stiff today. 10, 15 years ago, I'd be much more hurting.
Yeah.
But then after that, the Root family was very nice to me. Right down in the infield, he thanked me for coming out and supporting his show. And whether you have a good night at the racetrack or you end up going off on the hook, when a promoter or a track owner comes over and personally thanks you, when I was running the bull, that's the kind of stuff that I like to do. It makes a big difference.
It really does.
Makes me want to go back. However, I'm not good there, so I'm not.
Oh, yeah. Thompson,
at least he opened the door for me to want to do it, but it'll still be a while.
Well, what about your late model effort, your limited sportsman effort?
Well, I always have my eyes peeled for the next limited sportsman. So, I think if I buy another crate motor, I'm going to have to buy it through Rad, because he's the only guy that lets him run at Stafford. And if I if I get another sportsman car, it's going to be Stafford legal, because I have to have a car if Larry Barnett goes up there and races.
Right. And this Larry Barnett, who is this guy?
Well, he's somebody that I watched when I was a kid. I like everything about. He's known to cry most of his racing career, and I'm okay with that. But I really want to give him. No, I don't. No. I want him to be here. And when he says stuff on Facebook, I want to see what he has to say. And he won't take my friendship. So anybody out there that's friends with him, please let him know. I just want to be your friend.
That's right. And I think I posted something on that behalf. So
God bless you all. Your racing apparel looks stout.
Thank you very much. Yours too.
Oh, thank you. And you guys have a good time today. Thanks for always checking in with us.
All right, Sean Monahan here in the garage area, Thompson Speedway. In the garage area, Ryan Waterman. And Ryan, you last couple of weeks I've been here, you're not normally, you haven't been battling for the lead like normal. What's up, dude?
I got the shaft 2 weeks in a row. That's pretty short and sweet for what happened. But tonight I'm going for the win. So
all right,
look out, Sean.
All right, because this guy puts on a show here in the limited sportsman division. So best of luck to you tonight, and hopefully we're talking to you in Victory Lane.
Yeah, that'd be great. Hopefully it's a show. Maybe we'll see you later on the night. All right.
Ryan Waterman here in the garage area. Okay, in the garage area is Mr. Terry Ames as we speak now. Anyways, we're in the garage area. Woody Pitcat, and Woody, tell us a little bit about your ACT race. What a great finish. 2 weeks ago, I think, here at Thompson, and that's probably one of the best races I've seen all year.
Yeah, that was definitely a lot of fun. We didn't go so good in the heat race, so they do like a plus-minus system. which, you know, if you have more plus than minus or vice versa, it gets you a better starting spot. So we were at 0, so I think we started 15th, but I'd have to say me and Duzak there, the guy in the white 19 that we were pretty much having a battle with there in the last couple laps, probably put on the show, because he started 10th, I believe, and I started 15th. And
you came out of nowhere.
Yeah, we came through the pack there, you know, just kept working on the bottom, just digging all night, just trying to make the bottom work, and we did. And yeah, that like I said, just telling you, that was probably the most fun I've had all year. Granted, it's nice to win. You know, we won that tour race at Wall, but
yeah, but that was almost like a win, right?
Yeah,
there.
Absolutely. That was a lot of fun, just being able to drive through the pack like that.
And you finished second.
Yeah, finished second, and hopefully we can. We learned a little bit with that car that I can try to bring to these guys to hopefully help us be a little bit better today with this thing. So we'll see.
And you mod today as well?
No, the mod that I normally use or run up here, the Dan Avery car, he ran it Friday night down at Stafford for that big SK 5K race, and I guess both him and Glenn got in a couple jingles. So, you know, I was talking to Dan yesterday. He's like, I think we're going to have to go for the rain dance. And I told him, dude, it's the weekend. You know, relax, take a break. We're not in the points. We just come up here to have fun and race. So, you know, I appreciate everything he does for me. But, you know, take the weekend off or take a day off. You know, they busted their butts all week to get prepared for Friday, and then, you know, they get banged up and they need to swap the rear end and stuff to come here today. So, you know, I just told them, and even this morning I texted him to see how he was making out, and I didn't hear from him. So hopefully he's just relaxing and having a weekend off, and we'll come back, you know, the next one in a couple weeks.
Well, he puts together a good car for you, and, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good to him take a day off.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, it's a little disheartening to not be here to run that, because I love to race modifieds, but at the end of the day, you know, you need to relax and recharge and get all your ducks in a row. You know, you don't want to come here and be 50 or 60% either. You know, I'd rather be able to come here and be 100%. So that's about it.
Right,
One car's enough.
That's right. But usually the player is driving 2 or 3 every Sunday here at Thompson. But good luck to you today, and hopefully we'll see you in Victory Lane.
I hope so. Thank you.
Okay, Woody Pitcat, we're in the back pit area here at Thompson with Alexander Pearl, the Darling Auto Parts number 43, a beautifully prepared car. How you running today?
We're running pretty good. I haven't run here in a couple races, so we're just trying to get back in the swing of things, figure the car out, and hopefully we'll be good for the feature.
All right, well, time's permitting. You got some new rubber on here, and wish you the best today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, Alexander Pearl. Okay, we're in the back pit area here with William Wall out of Shrewsbury, Mass, driver the number 4 ACT late model car, correct?
Correct.
All right. How you running today?
Not bad. First practice we went out there, we're a little tight, and made some changes, and we actually went too far the other way, so hopefully we can find a nice happy medium for the heat race.
All right. We wish you the best on that. And let's talk a little bit about 2 weeks ago here with that ACT race, that 75 lapper.
Yeah.
You were running pretty darn good in that race.
Yeah, it was a real fun race. You know, I found myself in 3rd place and just kind of decided to ride there, save my tires to the end, and unfortunately with 25 to go, I got turned going into 3, coming out of 4, and you know, ended up finishing 9th though, which was respectable, so
Sure.
I was happy with it.
Top 10 is good, sure.
Yep.
But unfortunate mishaps, but you got a great car. You run good here all the time, so we wish you the best today.
Thank you very much.
Okay, that's William Wall from Shrewsbury, Mass, driver number 4. Okay, we're in the back 40 here at Thompson with Cory Fanning, Kid Chaos. You haven't qualified as of yet. You got some practice time in. How's the car?
Pretty good. We'll take it. We've struggled the last few weeks, and everything seems to be falling in place this whole weekend per se. So things are good with the car. We'll take it. In about 5-10 minutes here, we'll be getting going on qualifying and see where it goes from there.
All right. Well, usually as the season progresses, you guys get a whole lot better on your programs, and some of you guys are running up front. That's good to see.
Yeah. It's always fun to run up front. I mean, you got people like Sean Monahan, Ryan Waterman, you know, Ryan Morgan, all the big names, and when you step back for a second and take a look around and you say, they got me starting next to Sean, or they got me starting next to Ryan. Well, you know what? You are one of those big guys. That's why you're there. So, you know what? As the season goes on, we just like to come home in one piece and have fun.
That's right. Well, best of luck to you, and all the best today.
Thank you.
Okay, it's Cory Fanning here in the pits.